Welcome back to Excuse My Bluntness, the podcast. Thank you for checking in. This is Diniqua.
And this is Mizzle.
Thank you for tuning in to yet another episode. I hope that you guys, prior to this one, have listened to the last 3 episodes that we have. I'm getting great feedback, so that's amazing. But I wanted to continue. How is everything going? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Today was smooth. Work was smooth. Can't really complain. How about your Friday?
It was good. Actually, today went really, really fast. I think the week went really, really fast.
It did.
I'm content with it. Time is really flying. We literally in the 3rd month of the year.
This is crazy. Like, it was just literally Thanksgiving. Seriously, it was just Thanksgiving. Forget about Christmas. It was just Thanksgiving. And now we're heading into April, basically.
Yes. So I don't really have any complaints. I've been blessed in this year so far. So I don't mind time flying.
Mm-hmm.
I am just anxious to see what other things I accomplish for the year and like how my year really will end up turning out, because how you start the year is not necessarily how you end up ending the year.
This is true.
So I'm just anxious to see like what outcomes, end up coming about in my life at this point.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna wait on that, but we'll see.
So before we even begin this episode, we were just chilling watching videos, and we rolled up on the Tiana Taylor Issues Hold On video, which is quite spicy, like spice with A$AP Rocky being a snack.
Right? He is a snack. Like, he's a snack.
I didn't think of him as being a snack, but he's definitely a snack in that video. And now going forward, I'm going, like side-eye him.
No. You know when I knew he was a snack? Have you ever seen the movie Dope?
Yes, I did see Dope.
I
see Dope?
You're crazy. Right then and there?
I think I seen Dope.
I knew he was a snack. Just the way he talked, his teeth was straight, skin is smooth, glowing. I was like, okay, A$AP, all right.
I never paid attention, but I'm paying attention now. I'll tell you that much. I'm
all
about to go to a concert. I'm about to be
all right.
backstage.
You dragging it. You dragging it. Big time you dragging it. All right. I was with you with you starting to listen to his music, view him a little better now. A whole concert, though?
Maybe, because now I need to pay attention to his music. Like, all right, the looks is good, but honestly, is the music great? Like, I want to know now.
He's a dope rapper. He's dope. Everything about him is dope.
I'm not a huge rap fanatic. Like, I listen to old rap, like my Uncle Jay, like Jay-Z. What other really rappers? I don't really listen to too much rapper. I'm the R&B head.
Me neither,
like, crazy.
But still, like, A$AP Rocky is kind of dope, because I think he gives me more of a poetic, like him. Who else? That's more like poetic, like J. Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you listen to J. I don't listen to J. Cole. I'm not saying that he's bad. I don't
really listen to J. Cole, but the things that I've heard, like his freestyle is amazing. To me, like if you can freestyle off the top of your dome, I think you bomb.com. Like, not just write it on paper and then if you could really come off the top of your dome, like, and make sense. I think nobody can top that. Mm-hmm. And to me, that's what I feel like with J. Cole. Like, he could come out with a freestyle and it's like, damn, like, how did you come up with that? Like, I think he's bomb. But for me to go a little crazy, like, how you talking about concerts and stuff.
Anywho, I brought up the video only because I really liked how she set up the video in its entirety. It was based in the 1970s. Mm-hmm. Like, her and A$AP was a little cute little couple. Back in the 70s, everybody was dressed up. Like, I honestly love past generations. Like, if I could have grown up in the 80s or the 90s, that shit would have been so lit. Like, I grew up in the 90s, but I was a child in the 90s. I'm talking about, like, actually being a teenager or like in my prime with like the 20s.
You probably would have been a druggie.
I would have been on no damn drugs. I ain't messing with drugs now. You crazy?
Of course, because we're aware what drugs do to you. Like, I don't care
what
nobody
says. You aware what drugs do to them men.
Listen, this is just
my
thought.
Don't crack it.
Listen, this is
crack
just my
is
thought.
whack. What did Whitney say? My auntie Whitney said crack is whack.
And she lied because she was a crackhead.
Don't talk about auntie
Whitney.
Sorry. Auntie Whitney did coke. Auntie Whitney didn't do no crack because crack is whack and it's cheap, like she said.
When her wig was shifted to the side, that was crack.
Don't talk about auntie. You know what? I'm gonna get really, really. Don't do that. Because I love auntie Whitney.
What I was just trying to say. See, you made me lose my train of thought. Talking about some crack is whack. Oh, that's what I was saying. Anybody in the 70s, and I don't care whether you were or weren't, anybody in the 70s tried a piece of drug. Everybody was so
ecstasy.
I don't think it was really called ecstasy.
Like, probably like Molly, but it was probably called something
different. They
different.
sniffed coke. They did hella weed. Everybody who was born, I don't care what you say. Everybody, if you ask them, whoever was born in the 70s, mom, grandma, whatever, did you ever try smoking weed or little angel dust? Yes.
Angel dust? Nobody was. Listen, you know what? Long story short, I just love the Tiana Taylor video. Because we getting on, we going left. I love the video, and it just brought up just a question about like the trends coming back. The fact that she even cared to do a 70s inspired video means that like, yo, not only is she like, she's a fashion icon, and she's like just completely a dope director, dope dancer, dope singer, all of that. It's just like a lot of the things from the past is coming back. From fashion, from music, like everyone's using snippets of past music and past samples and things like that to recreate, you know, the new sound and things like that. So I just wanted to bring back things that like, and speak about things that we haven't spoken about, like the fact that we are literally dressing in 90s wear at this point. Everything is back, down to motherfucking felines.
Okay.
Who did you get a pair of felines or get a feline outfit yet?
No, absolutely not. I don't think that's gonna be my thing. Really, what's big for me to come back out and make it booming. So basically, our episode is way back when you was younger, what you liked, versus now, because me being grown, I still like to play double dutch. I wanted to play with the kids, red light, green light, and kids nowadays don't even know what the hell red light, green light is.
They don't know what red light, green light is because nobody plays outside.
Right, so everybody's into the Jordans thing, which that went way back. So that never fell out. But I feel like Fila doesn't necessarily need to come back out. My biggest thing
it's already out. You don't even feel like it needs to come back out. It's
I'm
already
just saying,
out there.
They don't make
paying $150 for a whole Fila outfit.
I'm not
paying
doing
for
that.
Fila orthopedic shoes. Them shoes look like orthopedic shoes.
Definitely. First of all, I was gonna say something, but I'm into baby Jesus now, and I don't want to go to hell for saying it. So just never mind that. If they came back out with Coogee, girl,
you would want that.
I would rock Coogee all day. Like I thought
Coogee down to the sock.
Right, I thought I was cute way back then with the Coogee dress, everything, the sweaters, but I don't think it just has that feel of 90s. Like I remember I used to wear felines back in the day, but that it doesn't scream 90s to me, because you know they try to put their little tweak on it, and I'm like.
So what was your outfit in 8th grade? Like what? Like middle school? Like what was you wearing in middle school? What was you wearing in high school?
Sergio Valentes.
I remember those. My sister used to be flying those kind of Sucos.
You couldn't tell me nothing. Like even though I didn't have no butt, but I still did the walk. Like you was not lit. First of all, my main thing that I wore, like I cried for, like every time something new came out, Pepe. Pepe, you was lit.
Listen,
so jeans,
lit
everything.
tee. You had to have the jean jacket. You had to have the jean. You had to have the pants.
Right.
And then you had to have your Constructs or your Air Force Ones with it.
Facts. So lit. I think that was just like the outfit for us back in the day. Even though like we was like I said, we was into Jordans, but I felt like Pepe jeans, it was either Constructs or Uptowns. And now like people trying to discredit Uptowns. I don't care. Like just like how I'm gonna be honest, I'll still throw on a pair of K-Swiss. You can't tell me nothing.
I used to have K-Swiss every Easter.
Yeah.
Like every Easter that was like mainly. And then you wear it up until that you can't wear them no more. But honestly,
that was
every
Easter,
my outfit contained a pair of K-Swiss. And first of all, them shits was mad uncomfortable. I'm never gonna lie. But I had to get them because it was crispy white. It was good. I was flying on every Easter. You wasn't telling me nothing. I was going to church and going to BBQs after.
That's a fact. Well, in my case back then, it was Sizzlers. I loved me some Sizzlers.
I've never been to Sizzlers.
You never been to Sizzlers?
I had never gone to Sizzlers before.
First of all, that was where you go after graduation. That is where you go for birthdays. Like, but I feel like now it's just like you trying to put a little tweak into it, and I'm just not feeling it at all.
Were you a fan of the name belts?
Girl, I wish I could. I got pictures.
You want a name belt now? Don't tell me you want a name belt right now.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I want to name it, but if I had the opportunity, hell yeah, that was my thing.
You had your whole name, or
no,
you had your middle name?
No,
or you had your nickname?
I had Trisha, but I definitely had to have the color background in it. Yes, and I wore it I remember we used to have this big cookout every Sunday at the end. Every summer at the end of the summer, and my mother used to tell me, "You better not wear your school clothes." And I'm like, I'm not going to wear my school clothes. First of all, looking back, at my pictures, first of all, it was a whole 95 degrees outside. I had on my Timbs. That's when they came up with the two-tone Timbs. I had on my pants that I needed for school, and my name belt and my T-shirt, and I thought I was just killing it. But if I'm like, oh, what the hell was I thinking? But that was the vibe, and then you had your
you always felt like you was flying in. When you look now, you like,
what was I thinking? I had the side bun, or I used to have my two ponytails with the one bun up and one ponytail hanging. Like, I just was a weirdo, but I felt like it was more fun and more creative way back then. To bring certain things out now was like, oh my.
We already did that, and not only did we already did that, we had more swag when we did it. Like, honestly, our outfits really went together. Like, you walked in a room and everybody's just like, damn, you fly. I don't feel like kids today even have a sense of style. It's a matter of literally just trying to dress like the adults.
It's just sweats. It's just sweats.
It's slippers. It's Nike slippers, right? Nike Techs and Nike slippers.
And I'm just like, who said that that's the whole outfit?
And they really be like, I'm fly. And I'm like, are you crazy? Do you know how I was getting busy in my pepes? And my constructs? And my side ponytail?
That's a fact.
Listen.
Somebody step on my constructs, that's it. Like, I gotta get a new pair. That was it. My mother used to be like.
And the name earrings. Remember your name earrings? Not the hoop ones, because we wasn't doing that by the actual name earrings.
I still got my name earrings. And I got my name earrings
right now.
I still have that. And it's just like, think about like, my boyfriend was like, I know you're not about to go outside with that name ring on your finger. Yes, I
want a name ring.
Yes,
actually, I had a name ring, and someone that we will not speak of actually lost my name ring, and my auntie bought my name ring when I was 12 years old, and it was beautiful, and I would have still have it because my fingers were so small I could still wear it. But you know what? It is what it is. We can't go back in the past. But I'm just saying, I remember I had a name ring that I really, really loved. She got it for me when I was 12 years old, and now I don't have it. But
you sound a little angry about it.
I am, because I really loved my name ring.
This is true.
And it shouldn't be going. I would still have it. I'm a keepsake person, so honestly, I keep everything that's sentimental to me. I still have my name chain that it wasn't it wasn't a fancy name chain or whatever, like the X and O one, but I still have it. So at some point I'm gonna find it, and then on another episode I'm gonna show y'all.
You gonna rock it? Okay.
Yes, I gotta get it fixed. But yes, I will, because I want a name chain now, but I want the XO name chain, and I want the bamboo earrings with my name in it.
Well, I'm just preparing anybody that may know us and watching this podcast. So I want to do a big 35. Yes, I'm old as hell. I want to do a big 35. So I want the theme to be 90s. Like, I think 90s were so dope. Nobody can't tell me nothing. Like, 90s was
popping. I was born in the 90s.
Right, like, you got the cuckoo, come outside, play double dutch.
When you want to do it for your 35th birthday?
35th
I want to do it for my 30th, so I got 3 years.
All right, I got 2. Well, a year, because I'm going to be 34 this year.
Oh, so you're going to do it before me. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's all good. We can do it. We're going to do it double time.
It's all right. Like,
okay.
What you mean? Like, a lot of people did 90s parties before me, but I just wanted, like, I want that feel. I want the name rings, the name chain, the name belt. Like, if you could bring all of that back, like, that would be so dope to me.
Somebody's able to do that. Somebody is going. First of all, the way that things are going right now, name chains, name earrings, the hats with the graffiti on it, the dad hats with the graffiti on it. When you used to go to Fordham, I used to go to Fordham Road. I don't know if Fordham Road was the only place that did it. Probably wasn't.
3rd Avenue.
But they used to spray paint your name or whatever it is you wanted on there all the time. Like, I think all of this stuff somehow, some way is finding its way back. I don't know. I'm a grown ass woman now, so I'm not gonna be rocking no dad hat with the graffiti on it. But
I mean,
for a 90s party, for a 2000 millennial party,
right?
First of all, I'm going to the millennial tour in 2 weeks, so it's lit. So I'm still trying to determine.
You see my face? I didn't get those tickets. I want to go, but I didn't get.
Why you didn't get the tickets?
Because like I'm the only one that wanted to go. Nobody wants to go with me.
I'm going, so I kept posting about it.
No.
She don't pay attention to my page, clearly.
No.
Because I've been posting about B2K because I was a B2K fanatic. And I'm going to be in there like, hey.
First of all, it was nothing like back in the day how you used to get the Word Up magazines and rip out the papers and post it on your wall. That was me.
My entire room.
Like,
my sister's entire room was
everybody
but Raspy, because I wasn't a Raspy fan.
I mean, but who is
everybody but Raspy? Had J-Bug. First of all, Lil Fizz is my number one, and then J-Bug was second one.
It's funny.
And then Omarion was just on there because he wasn't ugly. It's just like we wasn't into him like that, you know?
Are you crazy? You're supposed to always be into the lead singer.
Nah, I wasn't. I still like Lil Fizz. I still think he cool.
It's funny now watching him dance, like when they show like
he's so cool. He know,
right, because it's like you looked at him on Love and Hip Hop and it's like
we know it took you some time to get those moves together, but you're still cute.
Right, you know. I want to come out with a girl.
So we mentioned that. Oh no, we didn't. We didn't mention Chinese slippers because why the hell was motherfuckers wearing Chinese slippers? I was one of those people wearing Chinese slippers, but still, why did we do that?
I wore a whole Chinese slipper to my baby shower.
No, you was tacky.
Very tacky. First of all, it was 2005, and I really didn't.
And that's when it was out. That's when we was wearing it. What color you had?
I had white.
And then you had white, so you had the real tall foot. The back of your foot was so black at the end of the night. Oh my God.
Why you coming from me? And
where's those pictures at?
No, we will not. First of all, I was so upset because I had a surprise baby shower. So didn't nobody even tell me nothing. They didn't even make sure I got my hair done. Nothing. I got my hair done that day. Like once I found out my friend had wound up saying something about the baby shower.
I'm sorry.
I was
so thinking about the fact that she had white Chinese slippers.
And that's what I'm saying. So we went to go find a outfit like the day before. And again, I don't understand why Chinese slippers was it. But I was like, I could just throw some Chinese slippers on and I'll be cute. But looking back on the pictures, it's like, girl.
No, you wasn't cute.
You know what?
It's all right.
I don't.
We all have our tacky moments. Listen. It is what it is. During that time, you wasn't telling me nothing, but now we can make a joke about it. But then you fit in with everybody that was around you, and that's something that you probably look even better than who was around you.
All right, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna be judgmental, even though you said you got a pair. 5411s. I don't want to see nobody with 54.
Got 5411 size 7.
No. First of all, nowadays.
Why do you keep cutting me off? I'm just freaking. You gotta hype me because I be going and you just be cutting me off like no, like 5411s. I have a pair of lavender 5411s in my closet right now, and they're fly.
First of all, 5411s should only come in black and white. That is it. It shouldn't be red. It shouldn't be orange. It shouldn't be purple. And then, do you notice that when they come back out with stuff, the material is not the same. The quality is not the same. So 5411s, you can see all the lumps, humps, bumps on your foot and the bunion. Yeah, you can. This girl had on 5411s on the train, and I was saying to myself, her feet, like, you seen every print of her toe, and that just does not look cute to me at all. Like, she had, like, 17 things going on.
I don't have those problems. And I'm only worn them about 3 times because it's just like,
well, why did you get them?
Why?
Why?
Because I thought they was fire. And I really like unique sneakers. Like, I like things that people don't have. I don't like to wear the same things that everyone has. Mm-hmm. So when I seen them at that time, I was like, yo, these is fire. I could really style these up. And I have a bomb-ass jacket that goes with it. So typically, if I wear it, I'm wearing that jacket with it. It really, I'm gonna show you after this episode is over.
Listen,
like, oh, I see.
Speaking of jackets,
what you had a Pele jacket? What?
Oh, everybody had Pele.
I didn't have no Pele jacket. I feel like, first of all, I'm a female. That jacket was mad
thuggish.
It was so thuggish.
You crazy?
I didn't like it.
First of all, I was lit with my Peles, but that's not what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say, my best moment for jacket season back in the 90s was definitely dancing. I cried to get a dancing. My mother was like, "You know how much a dancing costs?" I was like, "I don't care. I just need it. I don't care about nothing." I was like, 1 year I was like, "You don't even have to go school shopping.
You ain't gotta give me nothing for
just
Christmas.
Give me a dancing." Well, she got me a dancing. When I say I wore that dancing down to the leather was peeling off. Like,
you really wanted that dancing.
Listen, like
when I was in high school, it was more so it wasn't the Vanson, it was like these it was a leather jacket, but it was like the ones with the squares. And I don't even know if it really had a name, but it was a particular style of leather that we all wore. So everybody had this particular style leather, not only the Pele, but it was a particular black leather that had the squares. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
No,
and if it had a particular name, please let us know what the name is. You don't remember? It was about, let's say 2008, 2007.
I don't know 8-ball Pele's advances. I don't know what
it was another. Oh, all right. Listen, if you know exactly what I'm talking about, and my girls know, especially my girls from high school, let me know what the name of that particular leather is. It had the boxes. All right. Anyway, I was fly, so it didn't even matter.
Okay, it was fly. We know we're not gonna take that away from you. We're not taking that away from you.
Yo, so we had everything back then as far as the styles. We did Kango hats. I remember at one point we was doing Kango hats. Of course, we did the jersey dresses. Jersey dresses are still cute, and I think I'm gonna do a jersey dress this summer, and I'm gonna look bomb
Bring it
in
back.
it. I'm bringing it all the way back.
Yeah, but you just say, I feel like everything is just coming back around. Just don't do the fros. Like, we don't need no afro. I mean, it's cute, but just certain things we just gotta let it be historic.
What you mean we don't want to do afros?
Afros, bell bottoms. I'm just saying, like.
Oh, you don't want 70s fashion.
Right. No, I mean, like, I know the girls that's going natural, they wear they fro, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want this with the bell bottoms.
What is that?
This with the bell bottoms. I feel like this is just what you giving me every time. This with the bell bottoms, like with the pick. With the fist like this.
I hope y'all know what she means.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I'm saying certain things could come back, but certain things you just need to say. Remember back in the day, wow, that we had some good times.
You gotta leave it there. And one of those things is them damn felines. And I'm gonna leave that off with that. Them felines need to go. So, other things outside of just fashion, ultimately too, is like other traditions and things like that we should definitely bring back is things like block parties, like cookouts, like things that would used to happen annually that we no longer do. And it's just like, why is that the case now? Like, as it could, why didn't it continue? Like, why can't we have block parties no more? You know what? I know why. Because everybody was shooting things up. But can we get back to a time where we're able to show love and be loved and come back as a community and do a block party and like really just have a good time and love and support and help each other out?
We're gonna need hope.
I want to do that.
It's like nowadays they're making it so hard. You gotta get a permit for this. You gotta have.
All right, let's get the permit. Let's get the permit together. I want to have a block party. I used to have so much fun. I'm from 174 from Bryan Avenue. And that's the time that I remember living in that community at that time. Like, we were so close knit during that time frame. I moved from over there after I was like 9 or 10 years old, and then like the feel was never the same. Like, as I got older, the communities have changed, and now it's just like drastic. You don't know who your neighbors is. I don't know who my neighbors is, and I've been living in the same place going on 3 years, and I've been in the same neighborhood. Like 12 or 13 years, and I don't know nobody.
I mean, that's just normal. Like, people just mind their business. They come in and out. You know what I really wish that would come back, and it's not fashion. It is videos. Like normally back in the day with videos,
because we had 106 in Park,
right? But now
we had Rap City,
MTV, all that used to be lit, but it made sense. Like, if I'm coming out with a song about curtains, the video has curtains in it. Nowadays, it's like, what is the purpose of this damn video? Just to have a video out. And I feel like it's just, it turns me off. That's why half of the time when videos do come on, I didn't even know they made the video to the song because I'm just not into the videos.
No one is really watching videos, but people are still putting the energy and the time and the money into creating these videos. So I guess I really don't know why it stopped, but I would like to get back into videos, and I would like to get back into just listening to the lyrics of a song and it having meaning. So I don't know how we're gonna get back to that point, but perhaps I have an idea. What if we start listening to more R&B again? What if the radio starts playing R&B and starts playing songs about love instead of sex, money, and Percocets?
I know, like, what?
Nobody gets tired of hearing that same old.
But I don't listen to that because
so many great R&B tracks that nobody is playing right now, and it's just like, all right, maybe if we start playing more R&B tracks and people will start wanting to see videos. Like, you don't want to see a video when you already know what it's going to be, what it's going to like be about. As far as like, if it's money, drugs, sex, and hoes, every video is about to be the same. You're going to be in a drug house. You're going to be on top of a car. There's going to be 1 or 2 girls naked for no fucking reason in the video. But it's just like, I don't need to watch the video because, like, what's the point? But when it got something to do with love, when you explaining how you're in love with somebody or some heartbreak or something like that, outside of you singing it, you just like, all right, I kind of want to see the visual too. You know, like how did he remake this?
Like Unbreak My Heart, Toni Braxton. Like,
that was my favorite song when I was a kid.
That when Unbreak My, like when she was in the shower, like
I was singing that, like, but singing that as if I had been through something. My parents, my family can tell you that was really my song as a child. Like, literally, like 3 or 4 years old, Unbreaking My Heart. Like, had me perform it in the living room. Like, we took it back. Like, I wish that
Get ahead, baby. Get ahead, baby. Sing that song about Tony Braxton.
I can only imagine my little self, like, and I used to just, oh my goodness. I used to literally be like, all into it, feeling on myself, doing the most. Like, they used to hype me up.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
knew all the words.
And then you remember back in the day when you used to have, like, the dances that go, not to say it's not dances no more, but it's just like, why is that called, that dance? Like, why?
Yeah. We knew the Harlem Shake.
Right. We knew the Harlem Shake. We knew the Pepper Seed.
The Pepper Seed.
And we knew that. We would drown that out. Like, I feel like,
what else we had? We had the Harlem Shake, we had the Pepper Seed, we had the Butterfly, the Tootsie Roll. Yeah. We had
the Roger Rabbit. I'm taking it way back.
But I don't know the Roger Rabbit. That's old.
So you're trying to say I'm old? All right,
I'm trying to say that's old. That's like saying the funky chicken.
Now you're dragging it. You're dragging it. First of all,
What's the Roger Rabbit? I really.
You do the Roger Rabbit. Look, and you go backwards like that. You saw that before. Nah. You know what? What? Moving right along. Yeah, we had those dances. Now it's like, what is it? To shoot.
Yeah, my nephew loves that, and it annoys me. I'm like, you gotta get a new
dance move, because what does that mean? Like, to me, this is dice rolling.
And that Tatiana thing. I don't understand that either.
Annoyed by the Tatiana, like. And that's another thing. Why is it okay to come out with a song called Tatiana? Why?
Tatiana.
I don't care if it's
Buzz Down, Tatiana, Buzz Down.
Ina.
It's catchy. I love Cardi's part. I don't like the little boy part that's singing. I don't know his name, so I can't even. Oh, Blueface, because he be like, Blueface, baby. Him.
But what is a Blueface?
I can rap, too.
Why is his face blue?
I don't know. Why is anybody?
Can somebody please, for the life of me, I don't, Tekashi.
What about Tekashi?
What is a Tekashi?
I don't think anybody wants to talk about Tekashi because everybody's so mad acting like they will do 40 years. Nobody's doing 40 years for nobody. Okay?
Nobody.
I'm not doing 40 years for nobody. Let me tell you right now. Okay?
I'm
gonna tell you right now. If you do a crime and I just happen to be around, because what's happening is he's a part of something where I feel like a lot of things he knew about and he may have been a part of, but they're also trying to charge him for things that he was not a part of. I'm gonna be completely honest. I do not study the case. I do not know much about these people, but I'm just thinking that if he is snitching, it could be perhaps, honestly, I don't want to do 40 years. I have a daughter. I have a baby. I have another baby on the way. I have a girlfriend. I have parents. I'm on the rise. I don't want to be in here for 40 years. And I know I did certain things, but there's certain things that I didn't do, and I'm going to be charged for it. You goddamn Skippy. I did not do it, and I'm not spending here 40 years. I'll do 15, because he's still going to do some form of time. I don't know how much it is. But everyone's acting, it's street code, it's street code. When you're put in that predicament,
I was about to say, when you
to be taken away from your family for 40 years,
first 48, exactly. First 48, they going in hardcore. Nah, I would never tell. Once they put you in that room, you sweating, my guy. Like, you're sweating. Listen, I can't. No, and I don't care about street. Like, I am loyal. I am ride or die. But you're not finna go rob somebody or kill them and just say, yeah, right.
It was Ricky, Bobby, Jack, and Joe, because I did not do that portion of the crime, and you telling me I can get 10 years off my sentence for that part of the crime?
Not even
that. I don't know.
If you even start off the conversation wrong, I don't want to know about it. I'm good. You're by yourself. Like, we're not even going to have that type of time. Like, oh, I know she be robbing banks. I'm sitting here cruising in the street with her. Nah, you good, mama. Like, we could talk from a distance, but as far as me hanging out with you in the street and people watching you, just like people have to understand, like, I could be somebody that's causing havoc in the streets. I could be robbing people. I could be beating up people for no reason. And I'm walking down the street with her. If they looking at me and trying to get me, she gonna get got too.
Yeah.
Let's just make that clear. It's not, oh, you didn't have nothing to do with it. You're good. No, at the end of the day, she's still a witness. She was with me. She gotta go. So, again, it's not about the snitching thing, but if you know better, like, come on. Like, I don't give a crap. That might have been back in the day. Yeah, I did 25 for my man. I'm a real, nope. Absolutely not. And again, like she was saying, if I ain't have nothing to do with, not even a piece, I get it if I had a piece involved in whatever it is that he got caught for. But if I did not do anything and you're putting the charges on me, listen.
Yeah, so everybody want to disown him and be. I don't know how he's younger than me. That's what I do know. No one wants us. Jail is for nobody. You know what? You know, sometimes you say things and then you gotta catch yourself. Jail is for somebody. I really do think that there are guys out there that love being in jail because they keep going back.
Yeah, because they don't have no responsibilities.
They don't have responsibility, and it is cheaper to be in there. But I also feel like, and catch me when I say this, that they are booty snatchers. I feel like that's the time frame for dudes to be gay and nobody know that they're gay besides the people that's in there.
Maybe, you may
so
be right. You may be right.
I feel like if you're a person that goes in and out of jail and you spending, you know, time after time in there, you a booty warrior. That's my name for them. They're booty warriors.
Yeah, I'm gonna
anybody that chooses after a while to go back and forth after you've got, because you know things happen, you make mistakes in life. So if you've been in there, you spent a solid amount of time in there, and you find your way back again, and then again, and then again, you're a booty warrior. I mean, and that's fine, because I love all people. But I'm just saying you're a booty warrior, which is why you keep going back and forth. Because it can't be that hard to want to be in a world populated with freedom. Like, why don't you want your freedom?
At the end of the day, it's like, I have to deal with so much. I have to pay rent. I have to do this. You have no
You're a grown-ass man.
Right, but that's
and you don't have to pay rent, because a lot of them in there are not men that was able to pay rent or do anything. They was living with their mamas. They was shelving off their baby mamas, their girlfriends, or whatever it is. They didn't have real responsibility. It was a matter of them being stupid and thinking that they wouldn't get caught for the stupid shit that they were doing. And those are for the ones that I'm not the innocent people, because there's a lot of innocent people, you know, locked up right now, and it's really freaking unfortunate. I'm talking about the ones that really are making stupid mistakes and need to be held accountable for it.
Because way back when people used to get locked up, it was for legitimate reasons, like, oh, I killed so and so because they pressed me over self-defense, or I had to sell. Like, I get it. Like, way back then when you were selling drugs or whatever the case is, you did your time, you came home. Now it's just like, why did you even think that you wasn't going to jail? Like, why are you in jail? And then on top of that,
explain yourself.
9 times out of 10, they're gonna throw years on something so small.
Yeah, they're gonna throw years on something so small if you're a black man, if you're a minority. White people don't get that much time.
So that's another thing that we're going to talk about. Way back when, it's like, this was happening. I felt like I was a part of this group, so I put myself in this group. I felt like I was a part of group A, so I'm a part of group A, and you're a part of group B. Now, it's just like, whatever's going on, is it raining? Like, pouring? Like, thunderstorming right now? Like, I'm sitting in the middle, I'm just here, the rain hitting the window. But yeah, like, nowadays, I feel like everybody is just joining the bandwagon just to be known for something.
Yeah, everybody wants to be a part of something, and everyone wants to put themselves in a predicament to be away from their family because they suckers. I feel like you a sucker if you can't handle the stress of life. As women, we don't have a choice. We don't have time. We can't go back and forth and in and out of jail. Like, we can't really afford to do much of that because you keep leaving us with this family to raise. You keep leaving us with the rent. You keep leaving us with the food receipts. You keep leaving us to actually go visit you in jail. First of all, I don't visit nobody in jail, but I'm just saying.
I'm glad you said that, because that is a total difference too. Way back when, if you had 10 or plus, no, I'm a ride or die for my man. Now, oh no, I'm not ride or die in jail. You might get 2 or 3 letters from me.
Been there, done that, learned my lesson.
Right, a few dollars for commissary, but after that, to do a whole 5-year bid. Oh yeah.
Kim Bella trying to do a bid. She said, even if he ain't married me, I was gonna be there waiting for him. Heard you, sis. Not me. Not me. You put yourself in a predicament to be taken away from me and your kids. First of all, even if we have kids, you put yourself in a predicament to be taken away from me because you're making stupid, silly choices as a grown man. You're not a teenager no more. So there's no reason, and you're not even in a situation where you should be doing stupid shit because you do have money, because you have made it, because you're not in the hood.
I don't get
why are you putting yourself in a predicament to be away from your family?
Jewels, I don't want to justify it, but because I was just about to say, why when everyone make it big, they go backwards to, like, Meek Mill, I feel like that was just a fucked up situation. I felt like he came home, he was focused, he's making his money, that's all he wanted to keep on doing. They locked him up for bullshit or violation with the bikes or whatever the case is. I just feel like what T.I. and y'all was big and y'all getting in trouble doing time for what? Like, at this point in time, I get it. Sometimes it don't feel real. It's like, oh, I still gotta have a backup plan.
Their ego.
Right.
It comes back to their ego.
It's no
though I
fucking
have
way.
this money, though I've made it this far, there's still some people that
Not me.
I have to remind that I'm this big, or I'm a thug, or I'm a G, or like it's just
let it die
men's
down.
egos allow them to
Right,
be a lot
but
of
let it die
crazy
down
predicaments.
first. If I'm a rapper and then I know it's 10 years later and I'm not really rapping like that and I'm not selling music, that's something totally different if you feel like you want to do something on the side. But for you to say you this big, you're going to be in the tabloids, and then who, like, come on, your kid is going to look at that and then they think that is okay. And it's not okay.
Things are completely different from where they was before to where they are now, from everything. Like we just mentioned, like the fashion statements, the entertainment business, the music business, the so-called, rappers, R&B artists, things of that nature. So it's just like everything is changing, but it's just like, is things changing for the good or for the bad? I really don't know what the hell is going to happen in the next 5 to 10 years, or where we're going to be at. Minor things like fashion, like, okay, we'll be probably dressing like we in the 60s or 50s in another 5 to 10 years. I don't even know.
Keep that.
But
keep that.
I'm alright with the 90s. I'm alright with the 90s wear because that's my favorite era. I'm okay with the samples that people are pulling from each song and things like that, because it's just like, I love 90s.
Normal.
That's all I listen to.
That's normal.
Bring the Lauren beat back. Bring the Joe beat back. Whatever you want to do, however you want to mix it up. It's amazing as long as it's great. As long as it's a good song. As long as you're talented and you're gifted enough to make the song even not even better, because it'll never be better than a classic. But make the song shine again and make the song run again. But I also wanted to just bring up like the fact that we were really singing some songs that we shouldn't have been singing.
Like what?
Like I had to look certain things up because
What's wrong?
like I said, I listen to music. I listen to music every night before I go to sleep. I listen to music all day, every day. To be completely honest, but I listen to a lot of R&B. So we keep getting on these kids about the type of music they listen to, and people want to check my little cousins, the city girls. Those my little cousins from the south. That's ratchet, but they still
no. They too much for me. They are too much for me. Too much for me.
You was just twerking a twerk though.
I like that song, but listening to like she said, like sometimes you like a song, but you're not really listening to the lyrics. And when it was playing, I was like,
City Girls is no different from what Trina was talking about, what Lil Kim was talking about, what Foxy Brown was talking about.
Foxy Brown.
Exactly.
But they more so like, okay, I don't.
You trying to say they got way more class or whatever the case may be?
I feel like more of a
these girls are young, they having fun, and even if they were doing everything that they was doing, these niggas out here talking crazy. So get that bag, get that money, do whatever you gotta do, sis. If that's the type of life that you want to lead, that's great. I'm gonna listen to the songs. I'm gonna have a good time. It's not everything that they're talking about is not something that I care for because my character is different. But guess what? Sweet Tooth is my shit, and ain't nobody gonna tell me no different. Period.
Sweet Tooth.
Okay, so I want to bring up I'm Foolish. I was listening to this earlier at work, but I'm Foolish, the Biggie verse though, to the I'm Foolish, Ashanti song's Foolish, and then I'm Foolish. He said, "Deja vu, the blunt spark, finger fucking in the park, pissy up Bacardi dog. Remember when I used to play between your legs? You wait for me to stop because you know it would head straight to your mother's bed."
All right, but that was back in the day. That was
what
people did.
My thing about this is, why his big ass got to be in my mother's bed?
Because back in the day, that was it. Like, you had this little twin size bed. Yeah, but you had this little twin size bed, or you shared the bed. And then sometimes you gotta improvise and be like, you know what? Like, mama ain't home. She got that nice old full queen size bed.
Biggie was about 420.
Exactly. Where he fitting in the twin size bed.
Mama knew his ass was in that bed, because why she come home and her bed broke?
And
first of all, he too big to be in mama's bed. You can't be in mama's bed. You gotta go to the hotel motel.
And that's another thing, like, wait, just to think about it though, back in the day, y'all was really, really, really.
They was wilding. So that's mainly, I mainly brought up that part because I'm sitting there singing it, and I'm like, wait, why we gotta go straight to my mama's bed?
And Bacardi's dog.
That is so disrespectful. That's some shit that Junior did and My Wife and Kids. That was disrespectful. Remember, he got put out and he ended up being in the garage. But
listen, that was back. I feel like those lyrics, that was going on back in the day. That was definitely going on back in the day, and I get it. Like, people they get high off a Percocet, but why is that a song to promote, like, You need to get high on Percocet. Molly Percocet. First of all, you should not be mixing no goddamn Molly's and Percocets together. Like lean. Lean is killing people. Like,
so these songs now I feel like are more extreme because they're telling you to do things, whereas these songs are explaining experiences. But sex and drugs are two totally different things. So I was just being funny and talking about some of the sex lyrics and stuff like that, because City Girls is talking about, fucking sucking. Cardi is talking about pussy smelling like mimosas and shit. That's my girl Cardi though. But anyway, it's just like we had extreme things just as well. So when we're getting on them, we have to remember, like, there was a lot in these songs that we were singing, but it was like we were singing, we wasn't rapping it. So we didn't even understand what was being said. But there's a lot of things that were being said, such as Downtown by SWV. She said, you gotta go downtown, that's the way to my love. Take it round and round. Ooh, you can't stop till you find my love. Go downtown. To taste the sweetness will be enough. That's love that you've been dreaming of. Keep on doing what you're doing till you feel a passion burning up inside of me. Woo! Woo!
First of all, I didn't even think of it. I didn't hear that.
You didn't know Downtown by SWV?
I heard of that.
But you didn't pay attention to what she was saying. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, now, like, again, that's why I said people should not be so quick to say, oh, you a home wrecker, because this is way back when. Like, SWV started all of this. Like, that's what I'm just saying, like, with the whole R. Kelly situation, with the whole...
We're not going to do that.
Listen.
We're not going to do that. That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah, but no. Times has changed, like I said. So what I'm saying is, you can't point the finger at one person and you're not taking it way back when everybody used to do the same damn thing.
I'm not pointing it at one person. Remember, we're comparing before to now. And I'm just saying, a lot of times we get on the children, on these youth, and we say things about the music today, but honestly, there was a lot of raunchy things going on in the lyrics today.
Before. If I could talk about going downtown back in the day,
it was just like we was more keen about it. First of all, I didn't even know
what downtown meant.
Yeah, because we just singing the song. We thought like we was on a train going downtown. You know, we going on 125th. We going 56th Street.
And now
but they was talking about downtown.
Right.
Now I know, and I'm like.
So you shouldn't be mad if R. Kelly threw a little pee here and there. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Listen, I'm just saying. He was talking about all the same thing, and y'all want to throw my man under the
I got another one, though. All the Things by Joe. That's my freaking thing. And every time I hear All the Things, I think of Don't Be a Menace to Society, drinking your juice in the hood. When he was sucking the hot sauce off her toe, and then the Kool-Aid, and then the cheese, and then wax. It was burnt. It was crazy. But he said, there ain't a damn thing that I won't do. I'll make your body cream with my sex machine. I won't stop until I hear your mother scream.
But why my mother gotta scream?
That's what I'm saying. Why your mother gotta scream? Why the mother gotta scream? That's some
my mama don't even know. But my mama don't even know.
I don't even want my mommy to know that we out here freaking out like that. So that's the thing. Like, wait, why are we wilding like that? Why do you want to hear my mother scream? What my mother screaming for? Either. Like, what is she screaming for? I can't even come up with an ideology on why my mom would be screaming when I'm getting freaky. Like, like that's different type of stuff.
But like I said, back in the day, it kind of made more a little bit sense. Like, all right, this is what they was doing. And again, we was singing songs that we wasn't even realizing that we was singing raunchy shit. But today is like,
it's out there.
Yeah, but it's every other word that you catch on. Molly, Percocet, pop that pussy, and it's just like, how do you legit pop your pussy? Legit. Like, me saying the word is just like crazy. But how do you... I just think nowadays it's just like anybody will come and rap up. Mm-hmm. What I don't want, I'm going to put a PSA out there. If you are over 30, 35, 40, and you feel like this is your time to come out and rap, I want you to sit your ass all the way down.
Listen.
No.
2 Chainz came out. I think he was like 40 or something like that when he made. I just want to.
And how many songs 2 Chainz came out with?
2 Chainz is popping right now.
Is he? Because he ain't
he is popping. He's coming back up. But he's popping. He got a lot of businesses and stuff like that. He got money.
In my mind, I think Jay-Z can retire. I think so.
Okay, so we're about to end the episode because she wilding out right now because she's not going to talk about my uncle.
We talking about back in the day. He was lit. And now
Jay-Z's forever late. You put him on a verse right now and he's killing.
And I'm not denying that, but you need to sit down and be a goddamn daddy. Be
He's
an old
a
daddy.
He's able to do
old
anything.
daddy.
He's an entire businessman, okay?
All right, and do business ventures. Sit your ass down.
Agree on this, and I don't want y'all to see us go head to head on here. So what I will say is, thank you for tuning in.
That's not fair.
Excuse my bluntness.
That's
The
not
podcast.
fair.
Say what you feel. Oh, I was about to break this. I would have been tight. The tagline is to say what you feel, to say what's real. As you can see, that is what we stand by. Thank you so much for checking into this episode. We were talking about trends and traditions mainly, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm glad that you're able to start seeing us and getting a vibe of our personalities, and I hope that you're really enjoying us. So remember, I'm Diniqua.
And I'm Mizzle.
And we're out.